So guys, welcome to another vlog. We are gonna be talking about Ghana. So this is one of the most difficult vlogs I've had to make. Ghana. So coming to Ghana, I could feel like I'm really in Africa. You know, the Pan Africa movement started by Kwame Nkrumah, the Sankaras, and all the rest, and it just felt amazing until I started touring the city, started visiting all the different sites, the so-called castles, and I started feeling the weight of the colonial times. It was difficult. So right here is one of the castles where the slaves would be brought before they are shipped off to North America. And what is so annoying, like that red carpet you see, the red floor was like the red carpet, and that's the entrance into the castle.
They moved them to the dungeons. You know, they were being branded. Iron was placed into fire to make it very hot on their skin, and number attached for easy identification and also relating them to their masters.
Oh, and giving them those stupid names: white, brown, pink.
The logos and those things.
And right here where I'm standing is the balcony where the colonial masters would be looking down below at the slaves as they picked their choicest ones, and they'll be branded such atrocities against our people. And this is Jamestown, where you will find that Accra started from here. And interestingly, most people in this area don't even go to school. The views from Independence Square. And then something very interesting is that over here is the ocean where they could be looking at the ships. Like, okay, now 3 more months to go because the ships would take like 3 months to go to North America.
So it was a water reservoir, but later the British were the one that doing everything out of it and build this water on top and stop using it.
Oh, so before it was just plain.
Yeah, it was just plain.
Oh, okay.
This is me just trying to demonstrate how the aristocrats probably walked through this castle back in the day with their big dresses.
They moved them to the dungeons. You know, they were being branded. Iron was placed into fire to make it very hot on their skin and number attached for easy identification and also relating them to their masters.
Oh, and giving them those stupid names: white, brown, pink.
The logos and those things.
So this is where the slaves would be paraded, and then their masters would be up here selecting. I want this one. I want the other one. Very, very, very sad state of affairs. We shall never forget.
And also where the different atrocities happened in equal measure. You would find, for example, beneath the castle below is where the chambers would be. You'd find like 60 inmates are kept together in a tiny cell without even ventilation, without light. And upstairs, you would have the bed whereby the different women would be raped in turns. And right opposite this, you would also have a church. Like, how do you have abuse and prayers happening back to back? That really took me off. So where I am standing is just outside the bedroom at the balcony. And beneath me is where we have the chambers, the torture chambers where the slaves would be kept. Our ancestors for quite some time as they waited for the ship to return. The church is up there. You go and quote unquote confess your sins, come back and mistreat God's people. And this is the balcony where which the governor, whoever he was, would just be looking at his subjects from enjoying the cool breeze while our ancestors suffered down below. I couldn't wait to leave this place. It was really hard to be, and I even struggled to go to Cape Coast, which is one of the places I was really looking forward to. But my heart felt really heavy, and I decided to skip the whole of that part. So this is the door of no return I was talking about. Once our ancestors went through this door, there was no coming back. That's how you knew that your fate was sealed and you just go all the way down.
So guys, once you got in here, there was no coming back, no return.
Once you get to the end and you thought you had seen the light, there's actually no light here. It was the end, literally. And the ship would be waiting on the other side. But stepping here right now is such a surreal moment because finally things turned. I don't know whether to say well, but it's because of what our ancestors did, what they went through. I'm able to stand here and enjoy this breeze today. And I would encourage you all peoples of the continent to visit this place. It will help you understand where we have come from. Sankofa.
Okay.
Always remember the past. We shall not forget the past. So this is the Atlantic, which holds the souls of our departed ancestors. So many of them were thrown into the cold waters. If you became too sick, you became too frail, or too stubborn, or even expectant, they throw you into the waters. So this was, I couldn't wait to leave. It's one of those places I was always looking forward to, but I didn't realize what impact it would have on me. It was one of the hardest videos I've had to make, and that's why you won't see a lot of videos in Ghana. Bye guys, see you on the next one.